Divorce over handwashing? 32F and 36M. I'm 32F, truly at the end of my rope. My husband, 36M, will not wash his hands. I've explained rationally and calmly why it's important to me, but he still doesn't do it, and then he lies about it. We have a dog, and he'll pick up his poop, throw it out, and then come inside and go straight for the fridge. He'll touch raw meat and wipe his hands on the kitchen towel. I literally don't know what else to do. I'll call him out for it, and he'll flat out lie, saying he washed them in the bathroom, but I can clearly hear when the faucet turns out. He then has the audacity to tell me I'm nagging. I feel absolutely insane considering divorce for something like this, but the amount of anger and resentment I feel towards him just continues to grow. Am I overreacting, or is this worthy of ending an otherwise good relationship? We've been together 7 years, and while this was always an issue, it's gotten much worse now that we have a dog, and I can see how truly disgusting he is with the dog poop. Edit. Thank you to everyone for your thoughts. Just to clarify, he uses a bag to pick up dog poop, not his bare hands. Open mouth face still gross, but definitely not that gross. I will also say that after 7 years, I have not had a single stomach bug, UTI, or other infections, so while I definitely agree hygiene is important, it makes it difficult for me to show him the gravity of the situation since I can't point to actual illness. I definitely need to think things through, and I think I'm going to tell him he needs to talk to therapist to discuss why he can't do the bare minimum to show his wife respect. He doesn't care about your health and sanity. He does not care. Yes, this is worth ending a relationship over. Do you allow his filthy fingers between your legs? Would you allow him to care for a baby? He knows. He doesn't care. Geez, I don't know how you lasted 7 years. That's disgusting. Just refuse any intimacy. If he asks, just tell him he reeks of dog poo. You wouldn't be divorcing over handwashing, you would be divorcing over your refusal to eat shit, literally. Because he refused to follow basic sanitary practices, the only way for you to eat food stored and cooked at home without literally eating his and his dog's nauseated face shit is to not share a home with him. I agree with other commenters who say that this indicates a fundamental lack of caring about what's important to you. I don't think this will change. If you decide to put up with it, you may have to take extreme measures. Get rid of the kitchen towels and only use paper towels. Get a separate refrigerator, or separate food in the refrigerator if you think he will not touch what's yours. Assume every counter and cutting board is contaminated and clean before use. Boyfriend? IDK, 23M upset. I-23F was conversing with a guy. Hey guys, so excuse the title as he's 23, not really my boyfriend but someone I've 23F been talking to for the last 5 months. We are coming soon to the girlfriend-boyfriend point, but until then I guess you could say we are exclusively seeing each other. Anyways, basically I was at the gym one day doing a workout on my own and a guy beside me grabs my attention and I take my AirPods out to see what he wanted. I've seen him at the gym before but never had a conversation. He jokingly asks where my big group is. Bexuse. I usually don't go on my own and I am with people, and I just explained the situation as to why I was on my own, exchanged names, and that was it. I tell the guy I am seeing this, we laugh it off, and THST was THST. Next day I go to the gym by myself and again see him, don't converse, but once I end up on the Stairmaster he comes beside me and says what's up. Keep in mind we only have a total of 2 machines and they're right next to each other. At first I start acting disinterested in the convo, but then we ended up talking about work and mutual friends for 15 minutes and he leaves. The guy I am seeing, his best friend, was at the gym and texts him that I was talking to some guy at the gym for a long time and to basically watch out. Now for the past 2 days he's been so upset about me for holding a conversation for so long, and the fact that I made the gym guy comfortable enough to come up to me bothers him. I genuinely don't know if I messed up here. He's also USP said L didn't tell him about the conversation, but I really didn't think much of it at all. 9.9, 10x I am in and out the gym doing my own thing and not paying attention to anything else. I really like this guy and I've showed time and time again how much I appreciate him, but IDK what I am doing. Added edit. I want the serious relationship, it's him THSTS taking long to commit and asking me to wait. Too long did not read. Boyfriend upset I talked to a guy at the gym and I didn't tell him about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for taking things slow, but at 5 months of talking, y'all are exclusive but not actively together? I'm 24 and even I feel this is really extra. If either of you two feels the need for exclusive talking but not actually dating stage, neither one is ready for a relationship and should rethink your lives, cause holy crap man. Look, this could be a one-off thing. You tell him about a guy at the gym, then his friend independently reports you for schmoozing with a guy at the gym, and probably pitched it dramatically too. That might make any young guy a tad nervous. Let him know you understand where he's coming from, but you just had a brief, polite conversation with the guy. He didn't flirt or hit on you. If he ever does, you'll shut it down and obviously say something. Tell him the above and give it a day or two to calm down. Don't say you did anything wrong because you didn't. If it's just a reflex reaction, he should get over it quickly. If it devolves into, you must report every conversation you ever have with a male but you really shouldn't have any, then you know it's time to go. What is this, I guess you could say we are exclusive, thing? Are you allowing your not quite official boyfriend to think you're exclusive and behave as though you are exclusive? From his perspective, it looks like you're letting the relationship rely on, I guess we could say, dynamics, but at the same time you are entertaining overtures from another guy. Don't play dumb, this other guy is interested and you know it. And you haven't shut him down yet. Put that on top of the fact that you're on month 5 of the getting to know you phase and still haven't declared for him, and he's getting the vibe that he's being strung along while you keep right on comparison shopping. 2 pieces of advice. 1. Shut the other guy down, and 2. Shit or get off the pot with your damn boyfriend. Take boyfriend to gym, show boyfriend the guy and introduce. This is my BF. I thought you guys would get along, yoinky sploinky out of there. Let them do their bird dominance dance. My advice is useless. But you know he's interested in you and not just being friendly, right? Please say you're not that naive. You've been exclusively seeing a guy and he's not officially your BF. But he's mad that a human said words to you at the gym while you both worked out? First, he needs to piss or get off the pot. 5 months? He should be your boyfriend already if he likes you that much. Second, talking to a dude in public because he approached you isn't weird. Even if the dude likes you, he just approached you and talked seemingly respectfully and didn't flirt or cross any boundaries. Why is that weird just because you have a boyfriend who isn't your BF? Lol. My 24 female boyfriend, 25 male, gets pouty when I say no. How'd I talk to him about it? Tag not safe for work due to talk about sex. So I've been struggling mentally recently. Panic attacks frequently and very bad anxiety. Because of this and my increase in anxiety meds, my sex drive has bottomed out. As stated in the title, Mike, 24 female, boyfriend, 25 male, reacts poorly to me saying I'm not up for sex. I've expressed how bad my mental state is. Part of me hoped this would be good enough, but it wasn't. If I turn down sex, he tries again within a half hour to an hour. If I turn it down again, he gets quiet and pouts. I also noticed he'll offer a back scratch or back rub, and immediately start trying to feel me up or urge me to take my shirt off so it feels better, then start touching my boobs. I feel weird now and thinking about sex makes me more anxious and has made it hard to get excited about seeing him. How'd I talk to him about it and not hurt his feelings? He's a very sexual guy and I know I'm not meeting his needs in that area right now, but I'm doing my best to fix my mental state and this isn't helping. Any advice appreciated. Update. We had a chat about this last night. I told him that when I turn down sex, I need him to understand and not push for it or try again. I told him in these instances, I will initiate if I change my mind. I said it has nothing to do with being attracted to him, because I very much still am. He's aware that my mental health isn't great right now. He said because he doesn't experience anxiety like I do, he didn't realize it affected me so physically as well. He did apologize for making me feel forced into it, and was very upset with himself for it. As for my mental health, it's not always like this. I had a lot happen recently that kicked my panic attacks into overdrive and I'm working with my therapist and psychiatrist to get myself in a better place. It's only been about 3 weeks since it started and I'm already feeling a bit better. Just for those of you who are rude, our sex drives when I'm feeling better are usually matched almost exactly. Anyway, I've been on here long enough to know better than to think people can just IDK, be nice? I'll never understand why people get so mean, but alas, I appreciate those offering advice and being kind. Actions speak louder than words, so we'll see how my boyfriend acts and I can promise if it continues I'm out of here. You tell him that you are not well and you don't want sex. He completely ignores you, yet your question is how to talk to him about it without hurting his feelings. I hope you can see that his feelings are not the issue here. Hurt his feelings, op. He's being coercive, so he's trying to coerce you into sex, and sees nothing wrong with it. A good boyfriend would be concerned about your well-being and not keep trying after a no. This guy just wants to masturbate with your body, apparently. I think perhaps stop being afraid to hurt his feelings. He needs his feelings hurt to understand the gravity of what he's doing. But I think he knows, he just doesn't care. Info. Could the panic attacks and anxiety be related to his behavior? I am curious to know if he has half of a brain, 2 hands and 10 minutes of time for himself in the shower, and an ounce of compassion for you. Or maybe a few bucks to buy himself a robot sex doll. You can do better than him. Take care of yourself. You're worried about not upsetting him, but he's not worried about upsetting you. He's not worried about showing you compassion or understanding or patience or decency or respect. He's showing you his character when he acts like this. You should pay attention to that instead of focusing on how to keep him placated. I was dealing with the same thing with my ex. Told him my sex drive was really low cause I'm in a bad mental state right now, so please work with me here. Said he understands but pulls the same shit your boyfriend has done. Completely made me lose feelings because that is just unattractive as hell. Broke up with him 3 months ago. Hard hands, light skin tone. Is my 36M husband swinging or am I 32F just naive? I, 32F, have been with my 36M husband for 7 years, recently married 6 months. We share a computer and I've never really had or wanted to go through his personal stuff. Trust was great. A couple months ago I opened it to pay bills though, and it was signed into his name with his email up. The first thing I see was a Twitter account stating you have a new follower with an account name that I've never heard of. Mind you, I was unaware he even had an account. We are pretty open with knowing what social media each other has. I accessed his account on my phone and to my surprise it stated in the bio, I can be your third or swing, with an upside down pineapple as his profile picture. He's talked about swinging in the past as a fantasy but not in actuality. I brought it up to him and his excuse was that he was intrigued with the lifestyle and had to make an account to add others to view more stuff. Let me add, we are open to watching porn together. I don't have a problem with that, but that excuse to me seemed far-fetched. I ended up leaving for a night, but we have many children together and I came back. I can't get over this. The trust is gone. He stated he was terribly sorry for keeping it from me, but I've just never asked if he had an account or he'd be honest and would have told me. He also said he deleted the account, to which I can't find it. But did he? Or did he just make another? It's been a couple months and we just go on as if this never happened. My spidey senses are tingling though. He didn't tell you because you didn't use the magic phrase, do you have a secret swinging Twitter profile, to get him to come clean? What a fucking joke. It sounds like he is trying or has stepped out. Also, saying you did ask is wrong and is just trying to justify his misdeeds. I wouldn't have unprotected sex with this guy. He's obviously cheated. This isn't swinging, it's cheating. It's cheating regardless. Ask him to get an STI test along with you.